What's up, folks? We are back for the weekly challenge, volume 84. Wow, we've done a lot. We've done a lot of stuff in this series. We're going to continue grinding. We are playing for the first time in a long time an Imps challenge. In fact, we're playing an Imps ACBL tournament. So the score, as we noted on the last board, we had an interesting decision toward the end of our slam hand where we could have gone for an over trick or we could just secure it. And it's important to understand that we want to make sure we make our contracts, right? So it's so important to make rather than to make an extra trick, especially if the effort of trying to make an extra trick will lead to a possibility of you going down. So we are now on to another chance to excel. Board number 4. It went pass a club, and we have a normal 1 diamond overcall. And now it goes double 1 spade. Can I double here? I don't know what that's going to mean, so I'm just going to rebid 2 diamonds. I don't like making doubles where the robot doesn't kind of have a way to navigate this. Here, this is weird. Left-hand opponent should have shown 4 hearts and 4 spades, and now they just kind of bid 2 hearts over 2 spades. That's odd. We're fine with this. Now it goes 4 spades, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there we go. So weird hand to lead from. I hate leading from these sorts of hands. An auction like this kind of sounds like I want to lead trump, but I have queen small of spades, which is a holding you really don't want to be leading away from. Leading a singleton queen, to be honest, is usually bad for business. That could be a card that declare finesses for. Leading away from this holding is usually terrible, so we hate that. And leading away from an ace or leading an ace with the king behind it is absolutely awful also. So this is a situation that will rear its ugly head once in a while. You're on lead, and you just have the worst choices. So here, you try to make the choice that's going to give up the least, and I don't even know what that is. This is one of those times where leading the ace of diamonds seems like it could be okay, and that's what I'm going to choose. And here we go. So good news, bad news, right? We didn't really blow up a trick, and probably we were going to have to play this anyway if the declarer chooses to play it this way. However, look at the rest of this hand. This is sick. What a weird situation. They open a club, they show spade support, and they say 4 spades. They probably have 4 or 5 clubs. They're not going to have a lot of hearts in this situation. Wow. Maybe they do have a doubleton diamond, but here, what are they going to pitch if diamonds are good? They're going to pitch hearts, so I think it's important to cash our heart now. And maybe it's important to get a heart trick on the table if partner has king doubleton as well. All right, that didn't work. That certainly didn't work. Here, the real issue was my problem, and the reason I wanted to play a heart there is maybe partners getting a rough in some spots, but also the diamonds are good, right? And especially if declarer only had 1 diamond and I lead a diamond, I'm giving them 2 pitches. I don't want those pitches to be hearts and leave us with no heart tricks. So that was the thrust of the heart play. But now they just have heart winners, unfortunately, and they're going to pitch away clubs, which they should have a fair amount of clubs, so they shouldn't be able to pitch all of their losers. And here, partner does have the ace of clubs winner, a suit that they certainly could have roughed. And no, partner just exits the diamonds and gives them 2 pitches and dummy. Okay, great. So here, it looks like partner could have just exited a club as well, a little more safely, but oh well. 4 spades, making 4. Could we have done anything differently on this hand? I guess we could lead a club and get a... no, I guess we don't even get a rough because dummy's kind of roughing behind us. So here, it looks... Ooh, whoa. Some pairs got a lot of imps on this one because they did beat it. And how did they do it? They led queen of clubs. Okay. It went diamond to the ace. Okay. Now what did they do? They played ace of hearts. There's 3 tricks. What did they now do? Did they take a weird spade finesse now? There it is, folks. They played king of spades. They now played diamond whatever, and here they allow the uppercut here. Now they just try to rough a club, and it goes queen of spades. Wow. Okay, that's the queen of clubs lead for you, folks. Oh, well, we could have done it. Obviously, the robot doesn't have to go down in that situation, but they did, right? So we're a little behind some pairs that got a lot of plus imps on that one. Big swing, by the way, much bigger than in a match point way, because they went plus 100 when we were minus 620. So that's a 720-point difference. That's why it's such a big score for those people that beat that contract. Here, very important to notice, we don't have a bid. Pass one heart to you. What do? You don't do anything. If they opened a spade, you would double. But when they open a heart, we don't have the right shape or values for anything but pass. And that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to continue to pass for the rest of this hand. And now at least from our perspective, the robots are none the wiser, right? They have no idea what's going on in this hand, who has what. And Dummy Table's just a monster. A 7-4 hand with 4 hearts and 4 spades and 7 hearts. Wow. 10 of diamonds, interesting. Partner doesn't have the jack. Does partner have the queen of diamonds? I suppose they could have the queen of diamonds, which means they're kind of finessable in this spot. So I'm just going to duck this thing. They didn't have the queen. Okay, good. All right, so now queen of spades will win our king. What do we do in this situation? I guess we cash ace of clubs and then maybe exit queen of hearts. What are we doing? All right, there goes a heart. All right, partner wasn't short in that suit. All right. Looks like they're going to... Okay, maybe partner gets to rough. No. All right, this is over then. Lefty just had a whole bunch of spades. Could we have done better? It doesn't look promising that we could have done better, but maybe. Ace of diamonds is over there. 0.9 on the plus side, so it looks like a relatively normal. So look at these hands. Cheese and rice. There's 7-4 in one hand and 6-5 in the other, and they have a spade fit. Yikes. So we did well. We cashed in the ace of clubs. Looks like it saved us a trick. All right, we got our 2 winners in there, and let that be a lesson to you. Again, no one did poorly on this board, unless we go down here. Yeah, no one really did poorly on this board. It's just little nips here and there, right? So we want to be on the best side of that. So going plus 0.9 was tied for the best result on this score. We'll take that, right? We're happy we go plus imps rather than minus. Wow, here we just have a 12 count. I mean, ooh, wow, I almost passed accidentally. We just opened a diamond. A spade, double, 1, no trump. Interesting. That means right-hand opponent has like queen, third of diamonds. I almost want to double this for penalty and lead a diamond. I'm just going to bid 2 diamonds, right? Just show your hand. Let's see what they do. 3 clubs. Wow. 4 diamonds. Let's go, partner. Really? Really? I don't understand. Righty's got some serious shape going on over there. I mean, is this just preemptive here? 6+ total points. We have a totally offensive hand here. So if we're not taking any diamonds, we may not have a club trick on a hand like this. So here, wow, they didn't have a stopper and diamonds here. So it looks like we were taking a spade and maybe a club and a diamond on this sort of deal. They were in 4 spades, right? So we're gonna rough high, obviously, right? We have 10 diamonds, right? So all we need is the top 3. Right, he did have 3 of them. And now we play a diamond to our king. We've just drawn trump. I play a low spade. Right, boom. Setting up our trick. Okay, they're gonna set up our tricks again. All right, we play that king. Now we have to play this spade right here. Blah, blah, blah. Notice, by the way, that declare to our left over there was void in diamond. So they had no diamond losers on this hand. So we're plus 1 imp. And notice we're down 3 for like, or sorry, we're down 3. Yeah, we're down 3 for minus 500. That's plus 1, folks. And it's plus 1 because 4 spades is making. The opponents bid to 4 spades against us, right? So when they do that, they're already in a spot where they're going to perform well. And in fact, when I go to 4 spades, I want you to notice there's nothing we're going to be able to do on this hand that's going to provide us with a down 1 or a down 2 or anything for them, right? So they're always making this. So bidding 5 diamonds, sacrificing, is gaining imps on this hand. Instead of minus 3 for letting them play 4 spades, we get plus 1. I mean, if we can convince them to only play at the 2 level, that would be wonderful as well. And I guess we have to pass originally. So people are finding backdoors into good results. But honestly, I'm feeling okay about how we're trending here. We're with the field most of the time. We're in good position. We're 4th place with 8.1 imps. And we can have opportunities to gain as we go forward. So we're halfway through, folks. In reasonable position. We'll see how we end up, and I'd like you to join me for the rest of those episodes. 2 more to go, folks. Halfway home. Let's see what we do in the next one, especially with this nice hand to start with. Ooh. All right, I'll see you for it.